We are on the road again this very chilly weekend as we travel through West Virginia into Kentucky to revisit a location we had the opportunity to investigate back in July of 2022. Yes, a return trip to Perryville Battlefield in Perryville, Kentucky.
We are here back at Perryville Battlefield in Perryville, Kentucky to finish what we started back at the end of July. We had begun an investigation here on the battlefield that was cut short due to a severe thunderstorm. So we are back, I'm happy to say. The weather is like shit, but it's a lot better than any thunderstorm for right now. We got temperature around 30 degrees, spitting a little bit of snow. We've got some new toys to play with as well. We have a thermal imaging camera, which we want to break out tonight, as well as night vision binoculars, which we'd like to use for the landscape here. See if we see any wildlife, possibly soldiers or anything else. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's me, Ashton, and Garrett, and we are going to be kicking this thing off. You guys ready?
Early in the American Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln felt it vital that the border state of Kentucky remain in Union hands. It was a key to the Union War effort. The Battle of Perryville in 1862 would go a long way in determining who would control the state, the Union or the Confederacy. The battle, the largest in the state of Kentucky, was one bloody affair. Fire! For the amount of total forces engaged in the conflict, 38,000, there would be close to 8,000 casualties between the two armies. Confederate forces held the field and achieved a tactical victory. But in all, the battle ended up to be a strategical victory for the Union as Confederate General Braxton Bragg withdrew his army from Kentucky. Bragg, feeling he lacked the logistical support he needed to remain in the state, made his way to Knoxville, Tennessee, and Kentucky would remain in Union control for the remainder of the war. Five paranormal hotspots we will focus on tonight include the John Dye House, which was used as a hospital during and after the battle, scenes of intense fighting such as the cornfield, and Parsons Ridge, a mass grave site of Confederate soldiers located on the battlefield, and last, the restrooms on the bottom level of the Battlefield Park Visitor Center, where a young boy, possibly a Confederate drummer boy, or very young soldier haunts.
One in a little bit. We're doing a spirit box session up here on Parsons Ridge, the Perryville Battlefield. Cold and windy tonight. You can kind of look around, get a view of that ash. Hey!
Did you hear that?
Was that a dog?
No.
It sounded like a whistle.
Yeah, it was a whistle.
Yeah.
It was like, it went.
We just heard a whistle. We're documenting that. We did hear a whistle right down in here. Well, we heard a whistle, that's why.
All right, we're down here in the cornfield, Perryville Battlefield. We just got down here. This is stop number 7, another hot spot on the list, at least some of the information we got from the park rangers here. There have been full-bodied apparitions that have been sighted here, EVPs, sound of gunfire, cannon fire, you name it. The 21st Wisconsin of the Union Army would have manned this area here, and they had horrific losses. One of those being a gentleman named Christian Weenman, who was outright killed right here in this area. Confederates charged across from the slope over there, come through here, and what would have been behind me would have been a cornfield. Very tall corn. Thus they called this area the cornfield. Hello? Hello? And the following is some thermal video footage around the area of the cornfield. There are no unusual results or findings from the video footage.
All right, we're in the cemetery here on the Perryville Battlefield. Right behind me, so we are told, lie about 450 some unknown Confederate soldiers that were killed in the battle here. It is a hot spot here at the battlefield. Sits right across from the visitor center. We're just going to stroll through here a little bit, then we're going to do some audio. We'll probably run the thermal imaging camera through here, as well as a few other things. Okay, come on, let's take a look up here. Follow with me. I believe there's 2 stones up here where there actually are names on it of 2 individuals that are buried in here. The rest are unknown. You can take a look here. It says, to remember the fallen. This was placed here in October of 2012. Get a view of that. It's pretty cool. Today's date, November the 12th, 2022. All right, here's one of them. We have a quartermaster here. His name was Samuel Ransom, CSA, Confederate States of America. Somebody's put a penny or something on there. Well, let's go check out this other one over here. Oh boy, I'm having a hard time. Somebody put a penny on that one too. Oh, no wonder. The name's right here. This is a 3rd Sergeant Harris Bradford Cope. He was Company C, 16th Tennessee Infantry. Died was killed in action up here. Again, his name was Harris Bradford Cope. And somebody's placed a penny on there, as well as the other grave. These gates are cool. Take a look at those gates. A lot of dogs barking. Okay, we're just going to go around a perimeter here. Again, we are inside the cemetery right now. Kind of go around the walls here. There you can see the statue right there. You getting that? Let's go over here.
there seems to be a feeling of sadness when visiting this area. 450 men lie here unknown as to who they are. We proceed just beyond the cemetery along the brush line and the picket fence.
Come on, we're going to scan through here a little bit. Damn, that's high.
Results from our night vision binoculars at various stops featured no wildlife, no unusual occurrences. Right there. Hello? There's a kid right there. Hello? What is your favorite color? Yeah, kid. Thank you. What is your favorite color? Yeah, kid. Thank you. We arrive at the John Dye House, a location that just creeps us out every time. Wind is still very much a factor this evening. Huh? What? What are you gonna say?
We think we heard a whisper.
Where? On the box or?
No, like in real time.
Really? Well, we'll check it. Hopefully it's something.
This place really gives me the creeps.
Really?
I didn't even say anything about it because I was like, I think I'm hearing stuff. Yeah. Like, it didn't even sound real, like the music I was hearing. Yeah, this place really gives me the creeps. Like a lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
What do you think, Ash? Turn around. Tell me.
Like, I can like feel it.
I know you're frozen. Say something. We do a thermal sweep around the house that does not capture anything out of the ordinary, but does give us a chance to get more familiar with our latest addition to our equipment arsenal. We're at the John Dye House here on the Perryville Battlefield. We've been here for a little while. We've been running the spirit box, which you can hear right now that's going on. Said box.
They come right through. Yeah, we've been doing that. We've been doing some EVP work. We ran a scan around the house with a thermal imaging camera. And before we go, we're going to do a little bit with the night vision binoculars kind of out in the fields around here real quick. And then we're going to call it. It has been a very cold, windy night tonight. Very difficult to do an investigation. Hopefully we've had some success. I'd come back. I'd love to get in here. Of course, this house was used as a hospital during and after the Battle of Perryville. I'm sure there was a lot of blood that flowed in on these floors inside here.